Again, 12 News at 5 with breaking new information in the search for Willa Rawlings. Sky 12 is over the area of Roosevelt Lake Beach just minutes ago. According to the Gila County Sheriff, the body of a child was recovered around 2:30 this afternoon, close to where Tonto Creek empties into Roosevelt Lake.
Search teams believe they have found Willa Rawlings, who was swept away by floodwaters 2 weeks ago when the vehicle her family was in became submerged near the Bar X crossing at Tonto Creek. Willa's family has been notified and work is underway to positively identify the child.
And as that story was developing, a community gathered to honor Willa and Colby Rawlings in the White Mountains earlier today. Good evening. I'm Mitch Carr in for Mark Curtis.
And I'm Rachel Cole in for Caribe Divine. Now today, the town of Pine Top Lakeside gathered to honor the children at a funeral 1 week after their cousin Austin was laid to rest. Team 12's William Pitts is in town at today's funeral.
Large crowds for the funeral of two children lost far too soon. Colby and Willa Rawlings were swept away in the water near Roosevelt Lake. The heavy truck they were riding in went under the water as they tried to cross. There's no bridge in the area, and barricades warned the road was closed. In the last 2 weeks, the Gila County Sheriff's Office has used everything to search for Willa's body: drones, horses, even robotic sonar. The funeral for both Colby and Willa, large enough to fill two churches in Pine Top Lakeside and Show Low. On the mortuary's guest book, people from across the country leaving comments. From Colorado Springs, "My heart is so sad for your loss." Another from Woodruff, Arizona, "May God bless you with peace and comfort during your difficult times." A GoFundMe set up for the family has doubled its goal, now at more than $52,000 for the family. We're in Pine Top Lakeside. William Pitts, 12 News.